Welcome to the How Did Show, where interesting people answer the questions, how did I get here? And how in the hell did I get here? With your host, Donovan Corneets.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another great episode of the How Did Show. And today, man, I'm so excited about this episode. I got my homie, my bro, my man, Slink Johnson in the house. And if you don't know who he is, you should really get on your stuff and like figure out how to go through everything he's done and learn about this brother. So like really famous comedian. I know he's going to be like, nah, I ain't that famous, but a lot of people know about this brother. Comedian, actor, known famously as Black Jesus. So you know what that is. And also as the very wildly popular Lamar Davis.
Anyway, come here. I'm going to put you in touch with my legal counsel.
Hey, don't touch me, homie. I don't get down like that.
Yeah, let me tell you how the world works,
From
Slim.
the Grand Theft Auto franchise that recently went super viral, letting people know about that yee ass haircut. So please welcome my man Slink Johnson. Slink, how you doing today, bro?
I am well. I am outstanding. Thank you for having me, Donovan. I'm so excited to be here, man, because, you're a real player in my book. We was discussing off camera. I hold you in high regard, brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Just in case people wondering, like, how the hell does Donovan know Slink Johnson? Let
me tell him.
All right. You tell the story.
Okay. It was 1991. Donovan and I met in the Ecuadorian prison. He was locked up for trafficking.
Hey, look, man, there's lawyers involved. I told you about that, man. Come on now. No. Oh, that's what's up, man. You were on the show, The Man Cave on BET, and I happened to be the promo voice of it, and I had posted about it, and we kind of immediately connected on that basis and been in touch ever since. Came to see you perform a hilarious stand-up show here in the ATL area. And yeah, man, we've just been kicking it ever since, man. So again, I really appreciate you being here on the How Did Show. Now, since this is your first time on the show, just a real quick, intro to how this will go. Since this is the How Did Show, we're going to ask you, how did I get here? We're going to break it up with the wheel of what, which is right there behind me. And then at the end, you're going to tell us a story about how the hell did I get here? So I can't wait for that damn story. So yeah, man, just really quick, you can tell a little bit about yourself and go ahead and answer the question when it comes to your career, to your journey to get to where you are today. Answer the question, how did I get here?
Oh, wow. How did I get here? July 8th, 2021, star of one of the number one hit show on Adult Swim, Black Jesus, part of the biggest video game franchise in the world. How did I get here? My journey started in 1993 with a friend of mine by the name of Jason Van Veen, who was a film student, who kind of took notice of my gregarious, jovial demeanor. He kind of always been this guy to class.
Gregarious on y'all. Show some appreciation, fam.
Hey, right on, man. But I've always been this type of guy. My friend was a film student at the time, and he saw something in me that he wanted to translate to film. And I did a student film with him back in 93, and I enjoyed doing it. However, I didn't even really think much of like, I'm gonna make this a career path. It's just like, it was more like my friend does this. It's my homie. We be having fun.
Yeah, just doing this fun thing to do. Yeah,
and get a kick out of seeing myself when it's done. But one thing led to another. These different projects and different sketches and things began to make their way onto the internet as it was becoming what it is now. At the beginning of that. And people just took notice. And I think a lot of the people that were watching those sketches younger kind of grew up to be the people that can make decisions, and they kind of kept looking for me, and I appreciate that. And I ultimately met Aaron Magruder through Jason, and through meeting Aaron, I met DJ Pooh, and DJ Pooh is my connection to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I met Pooh through Aaron. So that Black Jesus GTA 5 thing for me, its connection got a tighter, tighter connection than just two different projects.
Yeah, that's what's up. So how did you take a student film and then doing some cool things on camera to stand up? What was that transition?
You know what? That transition was actually a mixture between my friend Jason, who always, he always believed in me, and my personality, and he always believed that I can translate that well in stand up. However, it wasn't until Charlie Murphy, it wasn't until I was urged by Charlie to take the plunge. You know what I mean? I'd done like literally one or two shows prior to, prior to working with Charlie, but Charlie took me out on the road and let me get in front of him, man. And
man, that's a hell of a connection to have, man. That's what's up.
Look, bro, I mean, you know how awesome and how big that is. And, admittedly, I'm green. I'm still green, admittedly. And Charlie put me there green and put me to the mercy of the audience, and I understand I have some things that some credits that might help them warm up to me. Yeah. So again, Charlie told me to use those credits, hone my craft, and you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm skating on credits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the same time honing my craft, because I do understand that comedy is a science. Comedy is a science.
Absolutely.
Comedy is, you just don't get up there and do it. It's just like trying to jump in the ring with a real boxer. If you don't really box, you can be a good goddamn fighter. But if you don't really box,
whooped.
Absolutely.
No, that is incredible, man. I had no idea about the Charlie Murphy connection, but that just goes to show I'll go out on the limb and say it can't just be on your credits. I mean, there's skill there, there's talent there. You got credibility in what you do, man. And to have someone at that level take notice of you and that quickly believe in you and put you, I mean, that's like putting his reputation, his name on the line by putting you on the road with him. Like you said, you only done a couple of shows, but I'm noticing a common thread of like people seeing something in you, taking a shot at it, and then you flourishing at it. So, man, that's a big testament to what you bring to it, man.
Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to make my way, Donovan. There's no handbook to life. And, I know a lot of times people look at these public figures and celebrities and different athletes and people of that nature and think that, they got it all figured out, when in actuality,
man, every day.
A person's backstory could be filled with tragedy and just a conundrum of feelings. So, again, I don't have it figured out, man. I'm just trying my best. And my biggest thing for me is to have fun along the way.
Absolutely, man. 100%. Look, I understand that 100% because, like you said about seeing people in the public eye, and I'm nowhere near the same level of being in the public eye as you are, but people will see stuff on social media and they see the finished product, but they have no idea what it took for you to get to that one moment in time that they see on Instagram or they see on TikTok or what have you. So knowing that everybody you see on some sort of platform, some sort of level of fame, they have a story, because it didn't start that way. And people work their ass off to get to where they are.
Absolutely. And, that's just it. Everybody has a backstory, man, that needs to be told in some arena, some form and fashion. I think so. Everybody aspiring to do these things could understand that you are not alone. Not only that this is a hard thing to do, that's a no-brainer. If anybody can do it, they have anybody doing it. But understand that you're not alone. You don't feel bad because right now you can sing hella good, man, but you broke. You got holes in your shoes. Right. Don't trip. That's going to change. Just keep on singing. But in the meantime, what I tell all the young aspiring artists is to get a job. A job don't mean the end of your career, nigga. A job just means you're going to be able to put some money in your pocket and put some shoes on your feet so you can look good.
Still need to get paid, baby.
Everybody still needs to be paid. So, don't be so bent on your talent that you forget what's in front of you right now. You need to eat. You need shoes. You need clothes. Your kids, you need house. You need all that stuff.
Absolutely,
and a job ain't necessarily going to get all this stuff for you, but, a job will be some pretty good Band-Aids along the way if you really chase it.
Absolutely, man. Hey, that's some great advice, man, because I know for me, I've been doing voiceover and acting and stuff full time since 2010. But before that, absolutely, man, I had 9-to-5 jobs. I worked a third shift job so I could pursue this stuff during the day. And I think that it's absolutely true that you got to have that backer, right? Of having that constant check, those benefits, right? Because when you freelance for a living or you out there hustling for that next check, it's hard to come across some health insurance and stuff like that, especially if you got kids, man.
Not just that, man. And if you hustling, that word stuck out to me. If you hustling and you hustling like the ghetto term of hustling, I hope you brothers is putting some money up, man, and looking for your exit plan on the way out. Because you'll never be able to realize your dream if you keep on doing what you do. Sometimes they get into that hustling game, they start seeing money and they be successful and they don't stop. Bro, you got to stop somewhere.
Yeah,
you
man.
have to stop before the game stops.
Look at that, man.
And
Look
just make it
jewels of wisdom.
Just make it a means to an end, bro. Don't make it forever. It's just a means to an end. You dig?
Absolutely.
The key word is end, and hopefully you end it yourself.
Hey, look at that, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. You're one of the realest dudes in the game, man. And I appreciate you for that. One last piece of this. How did I get here? Where did Smoke Yours come from? So where did Smoke Yours? How did you come up with that concept? And that thing seems to be like spreading like wildfire ever since you put that out there, man. So where did that come from?
Donovan, Smoke Yours came out of necessity, man. Smoke Yours came out of poverty. They say necessity is the mother of invention. Yeah. Well, I say poverty is the father of hustle. You got to get out there and figure it out. Again, Smoke Yours, it transformed. I was once saying, smoke good with your boy. A couple of my friends, in my circle, how every circle has their own inside jokes and words and things like that. So me and my friends used to always say, smoke good with your boy, smoke good with your boy. Let me smoke good, smoke. And it morphed to Smoke Yours. Around the time I started hanging out with my vice president, D. James, we started kicking it tough. That's when Smoke Yours came into fruition as it is today at Smoke Yours. Because, again, I think I carried that inside over with different people, you know what I'm saying? And, he caught it. And, again, it was smoke good with your boy, smoke good. You got swear I ain't got nothing. Smoke yours,
I love it. I love it.
Smoke yours means to, more than the topical definition. Smoke yours means to do you. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Do you, whatever you is, man. I might, I know you don't smoke, Donovan, but I'll tell you smoke yours all the time. You know what I'm talking about? I can tell you, you come up, you got the new, you got your studio set up like you want to do. Hey, man, smoke yours. That's a celebration.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I'm talking about? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You pass the bar. You pass the bar. I'm saying, hey, smoke yours, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga, smoke yours, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever, nigga.
I love it, man. No, that's great. I love to hear things like that where when things come organically, it seems to mean so much. And that's why I think so many people connect with it, because it is more than just smoke yours. It's like, hey, do you, man, keep doing your thing, keep grinding, keep striving for greatness, man. So I love it, man. So smoke yours, Slink. Smoke yours.
I will.
All right. So right now, it's time for the Wheel of What? So here we go, man. What we're gonna do is we're gonna spin this thing right here. And I actually bought this, man. You can get anything on Amazon. So I got some topics on here, man, that we're gonna I'm gonna spin this and I'm gonna ask you. You gotta answer honestly, all right?
All right,
here we go. It's kind of janky, but all right. First celeb crush. All right, who was your first celebrity crush?
I'll be telling my age, but I don't want to hurt. My first celebrity crush was probably Dolly Parton. You know what I'm talking about?
What? I was not expecting that. I mean, I guess I know
Parton,
why.
Man, I always, Donovan, I always had an affinity for a very, very, very proper set of mammary glands. You know what I'm talking about, man?
I ain't mad at that.
From a young man, man, I always liked the top half, man. You did. It was, and I felt it's crazy though, Donovan, because I'm coming up, all of that weird shit you go through as a teenager. Yeah, I felt weird because I liked the top half when a lot of my brothers I've grown to appreciate a bottom half of full derriere, the woman's
Yeah,
the full woman's body,
package, the full package.
the full package at this point. But coming up young, boy, I was
You was all top. You was all top.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Yes.
I ain't mad at that at all. I would have never. Anybody watching this, you tell me if you would have bet money on what his answer would be. If you would have guessed Dolly Parton, you a damn lie. That was awesome. I would have never expected Dolly Parton.
You know what? And I was trying to be. I was, don't get me wrong. I love my sisters. I think my sisters are the most beautiful women on earth, the best women on earth.
I got my wife's picture right here, man, right there.
As you should. However, I want my sisters to also know that I'm a man. Okay.
Don't discriminate.
I hold my sisters in a high regard. Don't get me wrong, but as a man in my carnal desires, I do not discriminate.
Hey, look, and you can't really you can't judge nobody from their first celebrity crush, man. When you just figuring things out, adolescent, and you start looking at girls as the one to pick on, and they make you sick, and then it becomes like, actually, she kind of cute. And your stomach feel weird when you're around them. Hey, look, but Dolly Parton, I'm not even mad at that. I'm surprised, but I am not mad at that at all.
I got a couple of celebrity crushes right now, if you don't mind me just doing.
Hey, look, you heard it first right here on the How Did Show. Let's get it.
Just Jazzy, I love you, baby.
Okay, he looking right in the camera.
Watch Jazzy, I love you. Watch Jazzy, I love Watch Jazzy, man. That toy turn up. I love y'all, baby. And Rihanna.
Oh well.
When you quit, when you tired of dealing with them show dudes.
Hey, look, I think she pretty much is across the board. Like if you don't feel nothing when you look at her, then there's some other issues at hand. But yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. We're gonna tag you in the comments or something.
Tag Rihanna. Rihanna, for you, I will forsake that dude on my wall right there. I will forsake him. Oh no.
Oh man. See?
No, I'm talking shit.
No, that's dope. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, we got Dolly Parton. That's dope. So now I'm ready for the second half of the How Did Show, where you answer the question, how the hell did I get here? And that's a story where you found yourself in a situation where you're looking around, you're like, okay, this ain't me. I never would be in this situation. And it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, right? You could be in a situation where you looked around and say like, damn, how the hell did I get here? So what is your, how in the hell did I get here story?
Oh man, one that come to mind first is, in the mid 90s, late 90s, I remember, hip hop and rap was my first foray in entertainment. You know what I mean? I was doing shows and making records and stuff. Okay. And at the time I was doing a show in Hollywood. I remember doing a show in Hollywood. My memory is hazy. I hate these kind of questions because my memory is very, very messed up, but I just know what happened. But I remember being at a show in Hollywood, kicking it. I think I just performed or whatever, or we just kicking it there, and these white chicks were there. These white chicks, these worldly looking white chicks. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, these,
right.
They were just hella cool, and they was chopping game with me and this, that, and the third. And I didn't think much of it because what I'm saying, at the time, that was outside my scope of imagination. Hey, you not fucking, you ain't tripping off me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're just kicking it.
Anyway, man, we ended up kicking it, man, and they invited me over, and I went over to a house which wasn't far from the club. It was in Hollywood, and it kind of tripped me out because it's a nice house, like nice man. It's like, damn, these some real white bitches. You know what I'm saying? To pull up, nice long ass driveway and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
And the chicks I was with, nothing happened with them. We just chilling, right? We just chilling. And I go up in this house and I see all types of art and stuff on the wall, like, I don't know, like kinky stuff, like magazines, sex magazines, and big pictures of this woman. She's nude, and I'm like, what the? Yeah, this is some freaky stuff going on here, and I didn't have nobody there with me to, what I'm saying. But I'm just.
You was in there. You was in there solo, okay.
So I'm in there chilling with the ladies, and they introduced me, to whose house it was. And I'm, who will remain nameless, but there was the lady of the house came out. She was cool. We was talking, we was drinking and shit. She got, let me get comfortable. The whole thing, man. She went and got comfortable, put on some scantily clad.
Oh, she's in some lingerie and stuff.
Yeah, man. And long story short, man, I did that. And the girl turned out to be a very, very famous porn star that I had, at the time, I wasn't really big into names. But once I went back.
So you didn't know who it was, or you recognized?
I didn't know who it was. Because, as it comes to me now, I remember talking to her, and she was asking me, I think that's what turned her on, because I didn't know who she was. Because she asked me, you don't know who I am, you know what I do? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, white bitches brought me. Are you a madam? I don't know. What's going on? Like, what's happening?
Obviously, you got some money, whatever you do.
Obviously, you got some bread. But, she had them white bitches scouting Mandingo meat at the club, and she captured me.
You got trapped.
She trapped me.
You were a victim. You were a victim, Slink.
I was victimized by a porn star.
Oh, my goodness.
Later on,
I told man.
The lady told me her name. I still remember her name to this day, but I never kissed the tail. The lady told me her name. I told my cousin about it later, who's a real big avid fan. And I said, hey, I went, the other night I was kicking with this chick, man. Her name was Woom. His eyes got big, like, what? And he started pulling out all his little tapes at the time, his VHS tapes.
Yeah, the VHS tapes.
I'm like, yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that was her. That's that birthmark. That's that mole.
Yeah. Yep. Never again could I think I went to that club like 3 weeks straight.
Please get kidnapped again. Please. Somebody
never again.
Put me on the prowl.
But I didn't, that was crazy to me. Like, I think as guys, a lot of guys who have lived their life a little janky here and there have ended up in some very precarious yet pleasing situations sometimes. That was definitely one of those.
Hey, look, man, that's an awesome story. And for sure, like that, the fact that you was in there by yourself lets you know that we can get ourselves in some silly situations following a certain goal. We'll put it that way.
And I really think what warmed her to me is I didn't know who she was.
You didn't know. Yeah, that was like a turn on.
I'm looking at the stuff and I'm still not putting I'm just seeing sex. Just different stuff. Just
yeah.
Porno star's house. I mean, I didn't put it together. I'm like, I don't know. You're madam or what? I don't know. She just started laughing. You know what I'm saying? Here, come get this trim, boy.
Yeah.
Let me have it. It was cool.
Don't mind if I smoke yours.
Absolutely.
She definitely smoked hers, that's for sure.
Yes, she did.
Man, Slink,
I'm gonna Google her right now.
Oh, see, look at this. Like, hold on, let me see if I do remember that name. There she goes. But no, that's great. And I love the fact that you went back to that club about 3-4 times with a sign on, like brightly colored clothing, like, hey, y'all
with the same outfit. With the same outfit. Hopefully they remember me.
Y'all seen Brittany and them? Where? Oh man, that is fantastic. Well, look, Slink, thank you so much for being a guest on the show, man. This was awesome, just like I knew it would be. Man, you're a stand-up dude, man. Supporting me and my stuff, and I've been supporting you as well, man. I look forward to the next time we can meet in person. Actually, hold on, look at this. I'm gonna show you proof, y'all. Look at this. I have it right here, cuz. That's signed and everything, man. I have it right here in the office, man, just to show you. And I had it ready for you, man. But look, man, I appreciate you so much. I wish you all the best of success. And y'all, look, man, go support this brother's work. Check him out on all social media. Go ahead and give your social media stuff, man.
Oh, you can hit me up. Most importantly, man, you want me to hit back and respond fast, hit me up on Cash App, and that's $ Slink Johnson, SLINKJOHNSON. And you can also find me on all your social media networks at Slink Johnson, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Snapchat, TikTok,
place,
all that at Slink Johnson. And my Zelle is bookslinkjohnson@gmail.com.
Look at this, y'all. Okay. Every possible way you can connect, especially financially, with the brother Slink Johnson. Man, before we go, let me get one of them yee ass haircut. Go ahead and do it for the fans.
Well, I really didn't want to tell you, Donovan. Because the wife been complaining. She been complaining, man. I've been seeing her. She been complaining on the little post. Man, look here. You've been wondering why you dry around the bottom side. Look here, man. Maybe you got rid of that old yee ass haircut you got. You get some bitches on your dick. Nah, maybe your wife would act right and come in and treat you like you need to be treated. Go to the barber shop, nigga.
Oh, man. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. But thank you so much.
You've been sleeping on the couch.
That's what it's been. This damn haircut.
Right. Your relationship with your barber is equally as important with your relationship with your woman.
Absolutely 100%. A lot of fellas know that's definitely the truth. But look, Slink, man, go ahead. Continue to smoke yours, man. All the best to you. And I'll holler at you later, man. Peace.
Thank you, man. And I hope I didn't fuck up your monetization with this smoking, but I am in California, y'all.
Hey, look, he's in Cali. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Look, this is Zoom, baby. We're not even in the same room. I'll holler at you later.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me and having some fun as we interview some really, really interesting people. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and be on the lookout for more episodes of The How Did Show.